It looks a little messed up. I can't do it at the same speed as everyone else. I sighed as I touched the mannequin head's hair. It's my second year in beauty school to become a hairstylist. Every day, I was struggling with the skill difference between the others and me. I was exhausted. My name is Seigo Onomichi. I'm 19 and dream of becoming a hairstylist. But, am I on the right path? I was here on a student loan, so if I quit, I would just be left to pay back the money.
Seigo-kun! Yo!
Chisako, sorry I'm late.
It's okay, you're working hard.
This is Chisako Otake. We started going out right after I started school.
I, needed to talk to you about something. So, I want to break up.
Okay. Is this a joke?
Actually, my horoscope is today's luckiest one. It says today is a good day to make a bold decision. And I met someone. The one. It was like, that's him.
Huh? What? Chisako is a bit eccentric. She can speak very abstractly. We stayed together because I believed our different personalities would be stimulating.
You've been kind of mad recently. Your clothes are boring and you haven't glowed up at all. I thought about it. I want a hot guy. My new BF, Fukuyama-kun.
I didn't think she would introduce me to her new boyfriend. And the guy was someone I didn't really want to meet. Hello, Onomichi-senpai! Chisako has good taste. Hairstylists have to be stylish. He was a first year who just started school. Tatara Fukuyama. He was known for his gigolo-esque outfits. Chisako told me your fits are super boring and lame. I heard you're not that good at hair either. You should just quit. This Fukuyama kid was 18, but he didn't even have an ounce of respect for his elders. His clothes were gaudy, and he wore so much makeup. I was getting tired just talking to him. Okay, got it. Cool. Wish you both the best. I kinda gave up at some point and accepted the breakup. Horoscopes. I'm a Pisces. I wonder how mine is. Last place? You might struggle with a change in environment? I definitely was surprised by what just happened. I think I was going crazy because I started giggling. Oh man, my life is so empty. Who is it? Mom. Is she gonna complain again? I had no idea then, the kind of change that was waiting for me. Nissan! An hour on a bullet train from Shinkobe. I ran into the hospital and to the hospital room. The first thing I saw was my sleeping brother, connected to a bunch of tubes, and my mother sitting on a stool. Herpes encephalitis. What is that? Will he wake up? Can this be cured? Why did this happen?
He was saying his head hurt, and that he was forgetting things. I didn't think this would happen, though.
She seemed relatively calm. My father probably hasn't even come to see him. His son, Yuria-kun, was by his side. He was watching Nissan anxiously. Shockingly, his wife had left him saying, I don't want to take care of him. We were going to take care of his hospital bills, but the real issue was Yuria-kun.
His wife's parents haven't responded, and we don't have the energy to look after a child. I talked to Dad, but we're thinking about putting Yuria in a home. That's it, go home.
Huh? You're kidding! He's your grandson! How can you decide so quickly? In that moment, I remembered something. It was from my childhood. My father wouldn't come home on weekends. My mother was slowly going insane. My brother held my shaking hand. Mom is sad because she fought with Dad. Here, let's play together. My brother, 7 years older than me, was kind, but he looked sad. Fine, I'll take him in.
Huh? You, a student? Don't make promises you can't keep.
My mother laughed through her nose. Yuria-kun slowly looked up at me.
Is it okay?
I smiled and nodded. In that moment, I decided to give up everything else in my life. I dropped out of school soon after. I found a job through a friend and started working immediately. 3 months later, I turned 20, and I was working as a businessman in a normal company. My company was understanding of my situation. I live in a company housing with Yuria.
Oh no, Michi-kun. There was another mistake on this paperwork. Are you getting lazy because you're getting used to the work?
Oh, sorry. I'll fix it right now. This is Madoka Miyoshi. She's 3 years my senior, and she's tough on herself and everyone else. Miyoshi-san, she seems more tired than usual. She's trying to act normal though. Miyoshi-san, this is for you.
Huh? What?
It's a soy latte. It's super sweet, so I always drink this when I'm tired to give me a boost.
Thanks.
I don't think she expected it. Miyoshi-san hesitated a little and took the cup.
How can you talk to Miyoshi-san? You're so brave. That woman is scary.
What? Not at all. She's just tough because she's serious about her work. I respect Miyoshi-san a lot. There was no one here as uninterested as my parents or smug like Fukuyama. I felt truly lucky to have found a company like this. Yuria, I'm here! Sorry I'm late. Yuria still goes to the same kindergarten. I didn't want him to have to leave his friends. Wait, what? Yuria's crying? Why? Are you hurt?
He was worried because you didn't come at the usual time.
Oh, sorry, Yuria. I worried you. Oh, live here. The teacher laughed weakly as I hugged Yuria. I wish I could stay with him all the time. The next day, I was at the park with Yuria per his request. Oh, Miyoshi-san, are you on a run? You're so hardworking.
Oh, Onomichi-kun. Hello. This must be Yuria-kun? You're so young. Your parents and his mother are cold-blooded. Hey, you haven't had lunch yet, right? Wanna come over and eat?
What? I can't. That's too much. Yuria blinked his round eyes and looked at Miyoshi-san.
Can you make hamburg? Yesterday, Seikun made some for me and it was so good.
Hey, don't be rude. That's a no-no. Miyoshi-san saw the two of us and something awakened inside her.
My protective instincts. I want to feed them until they're full.
Miyoshi-san didn't let us refuse as she took us away. Yuria shouted gleefully. There was a kid's meal style plate in front of him with a giant hamburger steak.
Onomichi-kun, you eat too. Eat.
Think, a kid's meal for me too? Why? Also, why have you been pointing a camera at us?
Don't worry about it. I'm not here. An honorable young man and a pure child. This is what I need.
This is scary. You're not usually like this. Apparently, this was Miyoshi-san's true self. She can get lost in her own world sometimes.
I just give too much to the people I fall for. I give them my money, my time, my everything. My ex-boyfriend took advantage of that. When I realized I had no savings and I had to sell my body, I fell apart physically. I felt really stupid. I'm so stupid. That ex-boyfriend used my money to go to school, apparently. Love is scary.
That's why you're so uptight. That must be tiring.
You didn't hesitate to quit school and start working. Maybe there was another way.
I'm sure there are other, better ways, but I'm not smart, so I couldn't think of any. But I don't think it was the wrong decision to leave with Yuria that day in the hospital. Miyoshi-san's eyes widened, and she smiled.
You're so kind.
Not really. All the doubts in my heart disappeared, and more than anything, I love spending time with Yuria. Suddenly, a waterfall of tears fell from Miyoshi-san's eyes. Her shoulders shook.
I'll stand forever.
What?
Huh? What's Stan? Flat Stanley? Like this? Aw, so cute. I'm gonna turn into a mom.
What does that mean? Since then, Mio-san spends time with the two of us. She often gives Yuria presents. Yuria was getting comfortable with Mio-san. He was slowly starting to feel better. He cries less at night. The seasons passed, but my brother hasn't woken up. My mom has been going to the hospital every day. The last time I saw her, she handed me money to go eat something with Yuria. I've always thought she was cold-hearted, but she must have her own stuff to deal with. Sorry, Mom. A long time ago, my mom struggled with postpartum depression. My dad was not nice, so maybe she lost all her confidence.
Yuria-kun! You can dress up at the Love Cure event today. What do you want to wear? The black one! Black is the bad guy, but they're cool, right? Yes, very good. Magnificent. You two are gonna match.
Me? I won't dress up. Stop smiling. Hello? Hello? On her day off, I was out with Mio-san and Yuria. Miyoshi-san always drags me around.
What? Since when did Seigo-kun have a child? No way. I had to drop out and now I'm struggling. Why does he look so happy?
A woman bit her nails and stared at us. She was lost in her own world.
Hey, you! Don't run. You've been staring. What are you doing stalking my boys? Your boys? Are you Seigo-kun's girlfriend? So that means that kid is... I have nothing to say to you. I'm gonna call the cops. Don't come near us again. Sorry?
The woman's face turned white. My ex-girlfriend ran away.
Madoka-chan! You took a long time. Look, I wore it. Sei-kun too.
Because you begged. Just a hat.
You look 100 million out of 10.
Her numbers are out of whack. Don't take any pictures of me. Just Yuria. We had a good day. Spring came, and Yuria started elementary school. I was at the entrance ceremony as his guardian. More seasons passed. Summer, fall, winter, and spring again. Yuria was 7 now, in the blink of an eye.
Seigo-kun, you've gotten better at taking pictures.
Yeah, because you taught me. I want to show my brother when he wakes up.
I'm sure he'll love it.
Mio-san smiled kindly. That smile always made my heart flutter. Ah, I like her so much. Mio-san gets prettier and prettier. But all she says is that she stands me. What does she think of me as a man?
When are you gonna marry Madoka-chan?
Yuria's bluntness made me choke. Why now? Yuria was full of curiosity. Recently, he has been curious about Mio-san and I. Yuria, what do you think Mio-san thinks of me?
She said she would hate to lose even a single strand of your hair.
What? Does that mean she likes me or not?
If you're curious, just tell her you like her. What are you doing?
I'm being lectured by a 7-year-old. But there was no use in wondering. I have to get ready to tell her. On my day off, I bought new clothes and went to the salon to change my hair. I've always cut it myself, but I can only do so much. Yuria, sorry to make you come along. Let's have them cut your hair too.
No, you can't cut it. I'm gonna take a video of you today.
Why? Is this Miyoshi-san's influence? Hey? Oh, for real? Wait, aren't you senpai? What? I can't believe I'm seeing you here. Oh, damn it. Fukuyama-kun, was it? You work here? It was the person my ex-girlfriend dumped me for. I guess Tatara Fukuyama succeeded in becoming a hairstylist. Because I'm good. it was gonna happen. What are you up to? I work in an office. What? You dropped out to become an office worker? You really fell off. I'm happy with my life now. Aren't you on the clock? Is it your job to look down on customers? You're getting defensive. In the end, you're a loser. Can you even pay us? Is your wallet okay? There's a 1,000 yen barbershop on the other side of the street. You can go there. He must want to kick me out because he dislikes me. He really sucks. Hey, what's going on? The salon owner appeared. Fukuyama immediately started bowing. This is my senpai from beauty school. So, we were just talking.
This man said mean things to Seikun.
Yuria pointed at Fukuyama. Fukuyama flinched, but quickly smiled. Kids don't understand jokes. Maybe because you're still young, huh, kiddo? Hey.
I took a video. I was gonna record Seikun's salon time. Madoka-chan is gonna be sad when she watches it.
Yuria showed the salon owner the video. Huh? Wait, what did he just say? You could hear Fukuyama making fun of me from the phone. The owner patted Yuria's head and glared at Fukuyama. Hey, what is this? You can't say this to a customer. No, to anyone.
Well, you see?
Don't. You're still an apprentice and can't even do your job properly. You can't clean or wash anything. I'm surprised you could talk like that.
Yikes! I'm sorry.
Jeez, you're already 25, but you're still useless. I was doing someone a favor, but I regret it. Huh? You dropped out of uni, messed around, and went to beauty school. And now this. Isn't Fukuyama 20? Because he's younger than me. Fukuyama flinched. Has he been lying? Oh, but he always wore makeup, and his clothes were out there. I thought it was strange, but was it to trick people?
Lame.
What?
Yeah, like Yuria says, it's lame. I'm so sorry. I'll deal with him. We caused you trouble, so we'll give you a discount. Really? I don't mind. The door opened forcefully, and a familiar face appeared, out of breath. What? Miyoshi-san? Why are you…
I messaged her that you're cutting your hair here. Why? Why are you cutting your hair without me? I don't want to lose even a strand of your hair.
You are being serious?
I want to at least watch you cut it. I want to wash it, smell it.
I backed away. Her love was a little twisted. The owner seemed terrified. Someone yelled in surprise.
Madoka? You're Madoka!
You? Fukuyama?
Yeah, it's me! You disappeared one day. I've gone out with a bunch of girls since then, but you gave the most to me. You bought champagne when I was a host club worker, and you took care of me after I quit, remember? I gather that this was the terrible ex-boyfriend that took advantage of Miyoshi-san. Jeez. You're the only woman I can love! Let's start over, huh?
Huh? I have no feelings left at all for you. Did you think I'd always stand by you?
What?
It's true that after I started living alone in the city, I found solace in host clubs. My dark past. But I'll never forget how you betrayed me.
Wait, but I stayed by your side so you wouldn't be lonely.
And made me pay for it. Who was the one that told me to sell my body after my savings ran dry?
Trash. Trash.
Such trash.
Fukuyama was deemed trash by everyone there. I knew you were weird, but I can't anymore. Quit.
What? What? That's so sudden! Madoka!
Fukuyama tried to approach Madoka, but I grabbed his shoulder. Yuria ran to Miyoshi-san and hugged her. Miyoshi-san hugged him back.
Too bad. There's someone I vowed to love for the rest of my life. Fukuyama, you're done.
What? Not with this guy!
Fukuyama's eyes rolled back and he fell to his knees. I guess I didn't have to elaborate. He was in shock. I rolled him away. After that, Fukuyama was fired. In any case, he was useless. Starting a new life at 25, it's never too late, but whether it was possible for Fukuyama was another story. He dropped out of uni, became a host, became a freeloader, went to beauty school, became an apprentice, and got fired. His life was definitely full of ups and downs.
Why did this happen? I'm less than that loser.
I finally found you.
Fukuyama turned around. In front of him was Chisako, looking gaunt.
Hey, the money I lent you, you still haven't given it back. I became a club worker for you and quit school. I went through it because of you.
Wait, I...
Pay up.
After that, a loud shout was heard from the back alley.
You guys, I can't breathe. I'm happy, but why? What are you two talking about?
Huh? Who is it? A message from Mom? I opened my phone and fell silent. Miyoshi-san, Yuria, and I rushed through the hospital halls. We ran. I squeezed Yuria's hand. He squeezed back.
Yugo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was a terrible mother. I'm sorry.
I heard my mom's tearful voice. It was the first time I heard my mom apologizing. It was faint, but I heard it. A voice calling for my mom. Nissan! It was a long road ahead. There were still so many problems facing us. Nissan's wife was still uncooperative. My father still treated us like strangers. But I almost forgot all of that. That's how happy I was. It was a miracle. So, we'll get through it all, even if we feel like giving up, or even if it's painful. With Miyoshi-san, Yuria, my mom, and Nissan, I'm pushing forward to the future.